Do we really have to do another episode with my brother?
Yes, John's amazing.
All right, then. I guess let's mix it up.
We would like to welcome you to Mixtape,
Generation.
where hearts are felt
Lives are touched.
and stomachs get full of nachos.
I'm still thinking about him. I'm still feeling it. So today it's part 3, the final episode with my brother John. We talk about 1984. We talk about the 80s in general. We talk about, I don't know.
We're closing the book, you could say. On this,
we're
on these
closing
episodes.
the book. That's it. So yeah, I guess they should just sit back,
Enjoy.
relax, fasten their seatbelt. No, we
Get
don't wear
some
seatbelts
nachos.
in the 80s.
Yeah, don't worry about a seatbelt. Don't buckle
fasten the
up.
seat- No, don't buckle up. That was the 90s. So yeah, let's do it. Let's see what happened.
Let's mix it up.
Okay, we do have to talk about the next one.
Oh, we do, absolutely.
I still not a big. I mean, I'm not a big fan.
How can you not be a fan?
I'm a fan of.
Incredible.
I'm a fan of him in his solo work.
I think George Michael is...
Freedom? Careless Whisper?
Freedom is a great song.
Great
Careless
songs.
Whisper, a great song.
Yeah, but what was the next album he did in '88? I was on my
Faith.
I was in Korea.
The Faith album
Faith
is
album.
incredible.
That is incredible album. George Michael and Wham, and you got to give credit
Andrew
for
Ridgeley.
taking care of Andrew Ridgeley, making him a millionaire, and for doing nothing.
There's some truth to that. There's definitely
That's
some
a good
truth.
point.
I need a friend like George Michael.
George Michael was the talent. I mean, I'm sure Andrew is a
I
talent.
may not be
man.
as
I'm not gonna- yeah.
I may not be as handsome as Andrew Ridgeley, but I'm happy to be on an album cover with anybody out there that's got a hit album like that. I'd be happy to be your friend.
I mean, George Michael as a vocalist, though,
Yeah.
one of the top. I mean, for 80s male vocalists, he's got to be like up at the top.
He was channeling that Motown. He's even channeling female singers from Motown.
Yeah.
You can hear Aretha in his voice and Diana Ross. You can really, he just is channeling that
He was
emotion.
so good.
Yeah.
Oh, he produced it too. Wow.
No, he produced his own album.
Yeah, George Michael's super talented.
Yeah.
A missed talent. That
My
we
understanding,
have
nice
right now.
guy too. Really nice guy, not full of
Well,
himself.
you've probably seen the very first carpool karaoke that was
No.
in Britain. It was the original before James Corden. It was what's his name? The comedian that did Office, the original Office.
Oh,
I think it's
it's the tip of my tongue. He's funny.
hilarious. I think he did the original carpool
Gervais?
karaoke.
Gervais.
Ricky Gervais.
Yeah.
And it was George Michael was the original.
Yeah.
They did, and George is funny
Yeah,
guy.
I can imagine.
Okay, this album.
All right.
Album.
Fantastic. This is, again, we talk
Album
about
cover.
peak 80s. This is peak Van Halen. They nailed it. Now, here's the debate. This is, again, we
Okay,
talk
Peak Van Halen, not Peak Van Hagar.
Okay. This is now we're having the conversation right
All right,
now.
see you guys.
This is the difference. 3 years. I mean, they're great, right? It's okay. I like Sammy Hagar. But you and David Lee Roth
Could
comes
eat
with
my nachos.
David Lee Roth's got his own baggage he brings to the band, and he's insane. Let's just call it. David Lee Roth is insane, but
Still is.
well, I think it's gotten worse. So, but you see again the trajectory of Van Halen and all the albums coming up. There's a couple that are really dark, but you go from Van Halen 1, which is just amazing, one of the best albums ever, and you get to 84, and they're doing the same thing Rush is doing. Keyboards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Introducing keyboards.
And Eddie's writing for the keyboards. Wrote a lot of these songs on the keyboards.
Can I interject on that?
But yeah.
People give Sammy a lot of crap for having these keyboard heavy songs in the Van Hagar albums.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, before Sammy came in, they were rocking and they didn't have all that keyboard stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I would want to tell all those people, it wasn't Sammy bringing the keyboards in.
Mhm.
It was Eddie bringing the
Mhm.
keyboards in. And go listen to Van Halen 1984. There's tons of keyboards on that album.
No, I'm not bagging on the Van Hagar era.
No, but other people do.
The changes aren't Sammy's fault. Sammy's great. If they'd have been on the same trajectory, and Sammy was writing crazy songs like David Lee Roth was, they would have been that same trajectory. Now maybe they needed to change because you do get old after a while. You get stale. So I mean, it was a good trajectory, but yeah, I don't know. I mean,
And maybe that's why
keyboards.
Dave left. He didn't want all the keyboard stuff. He wanted to just be a rock band.
No, I just think him.
And he could see that Eddie was going more keyboard.
No, I think Eddie was tired of him.
No, they were all tired of
It's
it.
an amazing album.
But that, I mean, every song. Let's go through the list here. Hot for Teacher.
Oh.
I mean, it's still, as a drummer, that's the hardest riff. It's like to get that rhythm down. No, it's one of those things where people can fake the rhythm, but nobody can do it right. Nobody can do it right. Drop Dead Legs. I forgot. I thought that was on Diver Down. Yeah, the best ZZ Top song Billy Gibbons ever wrote. Absolutely. Panama, Jump.
I'll wait.
I'll Wait, which is a really strange song, but yeah. And of course, the album previous to this was Diver Down. People bag on Diver Down.
Oh, I love Diver Down.
I love Diver
It's a great
Down.
album.
Oh, and we used to close my radio show out. I would play Happy Trails.
Yeah.
I'd sing along with it.
Yep.
So yeah,
Fantastic album. No, even being a Van Hagar guy, this is one of the best Van Halen albums.
Yeah.
The Black Album.
Smell the gloves.
Elder Glove.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, what can we say about Spinal Tap?
Spinal Tap. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's amazing. If you haven't listened to that album,
Or
do it.
seen the
But
movie.
don't listen to it with your mom.
Okay. What's the stuff? Oh, Scorpions Love It for Sting. That was a great album. Thompson Twins. That was We Were One Hit Wonders.
The Ramones.
Twisted Sister. I never got
Was
Twisted
that Stay
Sister.
Hungry? Oh,
Yeah.
Stay Hungry. What
Yeah.
a fantastic album.
Yeah, I just never got it, but yeah, it's a good album. It's a good album. Style Council. I mean, if you didn't like New Wave, Style Council was really good. Wasn't a New Wave
Thompson
guy.
Twins.
I wasn't a New Wave guy, but I'm really getting back into the Cure,
Oh, yeah.
old Cure, and Depeche Mode. I love Depeche Mode. Just
Yeah.
they could produce a good tune. Okay, the one album that's not in here, it might be in '83, but it really came out in '84. So we're gonna geek out right now. We apologize, but Grace Under Pressure.
Oh, that had to have been 83.
Well, I was listening to it in '84 because that was on my mixtape going to Switzerland.
Yeah, Grace Under Pressure. Rush.
I actually think that we're going to rush out for a second here.
That was your first Rush
That was my first Rush concert. So first concert was Men at Work.
Uh-huh.
Second concert, I slept overnight for ticket. Okay, you youngins, we didn't have Ticketmaster.
Oh, no.
The
Smith
local
Ticks.
no, it wasn't even that. It was you had to go to ZCMI, and there was a ticket office at ZCMI. That was a local department store here, and then you'd have to sleep out for tickets. So my friends and I, we went over to ZCMI, slept out with some really interesting dudes, and I got a bit of an education that night on the miracles of certain elixirs. I did not partake, but it was interesting watching. Some things. So either way, slept out for tickets. Got 8th row seats for their Grace Under Pressure tour. Opening act was the Fabulous Thunderbirds.
No. That was Power Windows.
Oh, who was the opening act?
Because I went to the Power Windows tour and they got booed off the stage. Well, they didn't leave.
Do you remember the guy that walked up and flipped him the bird?
Yeah, and then people behind us were yelling, "Get the off the stage!"
Yeah. Well, who was the opening act then?
Yeah.
Because Power Windows was that, and then Presto was Mr. Big,
Yes.
which was a great opening act.
Oh, man.
I don't remember who the opening act was. Either way, it was a eye-opening show. Actually, that tour now is on DVD.
Oh.
Or on it's on YouTube. Rush put it out on YouTube, the show, which had the greatest. I think it's my favorite Neil Peart drum solo, because he really was introducing the Simmons tones at the time. But either way, Grace Under Pressure is a dystopian. It's almost an EP. It's only got 4 songs per side, and but they were at a point where they were a little bit dark. They were moving into more of a pop phase. The keyboards were coming out, and I think it's their best album.
What's the biggest hit off of Grace Under Pressure?
There weren't any hits on Grace Under Pressure. They're Rush. Please.
I mean, the most well-known song.
Distant Early Warning.
Oh, I love Distant Early Warning.
Yeah.
Is Red Sector A on that one? And Manhattan Project?
Okay. No, that's Presto or Power Windows. Okay. Distant Early Warning, After Image, Red Sector A. The one is part 1 of the Fear trilogy. I can't remember what it's called. And then Body Electric, Kid Gloves, Red Lenses, and then Between the Wheels. Have I earned my Rush credit?
I think any viewers we had Probably just turned off right there. That was it. They're like, okay, I'm done.
Okay, we are now done with the rush.
Come on back.
Yeah, come on back.
Potty break's over.
84.
84, a great year. What else we could real quickly talk about 84? The movies. Now I'm not going to get them all right because they could be 85 or 83. But man, you had Breakfast Club and Ferris Bueller. All the who was the guy that did all that?
John
stuff?
Hughes.
John Hughes. All the John Hughes. I mean, we were raised on John. He had it. He pegged it. He had it.
It
Pegged.
was the 80s. John Hughes was the 80s.
16 Candles, which is kind of a smaller, lesser known version.
Pretty in Pink.
Pretty in Pink. I love Pretty in Pink.
That's
the
the greatest
soundtrack.
Molly Ringwald movies. Pretty in Pink.
Yeah,
I think.
I just love the soundtrack. Psychedelic Furs did
Yes.
the. I love Psychedelic Furs.
Yeah.
Wouldn't
it be good?
That was Orchestral Maneuvers in the Dark. Oh no, that was
Nick
not
something or
Nick.
other.
Nick something. Nick Mason. Nick something.
Nick something or other.
Nick something.
One hit wonder.
Yeah, no. I think he was a massive British guy.
Oh.
Yeah.
One hit wonder in the U.S.
One hit wonder in the US. Yeah, and so
84.
suddenly Susan. No, what was it?
Desperately
Seeking Susan. Yeah.
And by the end of 84, we were getting into
Anything with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
end of 84 was going back to music was Band-Aid was the end of Christmas of 84. Do they know it's Christmas?
Yeah, we'll forget that.
What?
That's a terrible
Here
song.
we go.
That's
Here we go.
It's a
fantastic.
terrible song. It's a bunch
Again-
of rich people singing about
again,
kids dying in the
Go
desert.
watch Daddy's Home 2, the ending where they're stuck
Well,
at the
okay,
movie
yes,
theater.
yes.
And to see John Cena.
Didn't we
Yes.
have the Olympics?
We had the
84?
84 Olympics in
Oh,
LA.
yeah, and Lionel Richie doing the whole that album was like to me the soundtrack of the Olympics. All Night Long,
Yeah.
All Party.
Oh, yeah. Why was that not in here?
I think it was 83.
Yeah, I mean,
I think
anything,
that came at 3, but then
I mean, Lionel Richie, again, people don't understand. You see Lionel Richie on American Idol, and you think, oh, great, some washed up artists on American Idol. No, Lionel Richie is a legend. First of all, you have the Commodores and the stuff he was doing at the Commodores, and he wasn't even the front man for the Commodores. You watch some old Commodores videos; he was the saxophonist in the back, and then he finally wrote some songs. And he moved over to the piano, but he started off. So you see some of the older Commodore stuff like Brick House and stuff like that.
he's a horn player.
He's
on
a
Brick
horn
House?
player on Brick. He's not the lead singer. There's a whole other
gosh.
band, and then he was writing songs for, of all people, Kenny Rogers. So Kenny Rogers, like Lady, that's a classic Lionel Richie song.
yeah.
Lady and Hello are the same song. If you listen to the,
Oh,
not literally, but you listen to them, you're like, you can see that where
That's a
they're
great
going. So, and then he does a solo career, and he's amazing. And now he's just kind of the
Well, and his music
Randall.
video for Hello was
We gotta do
probably
it.
one of the
We've
greatest.
got to
music-
do a first watch on that.
We do need to
That
do that.
is incredible.
That's a video everyone
It's a
needs to
movie.
see.
I'm tempted to start touching your face.
It's
but-
it's
They
a
would-
small movie.
It's an inappropriate movie or music video for nowadays.
I know.
Was it?
Well,
You can't get away with touching people.
Oh, yeah. Well, no, it was a little. Yeah, it was not
It was
woke.
weird.
It wasn't woke. It was definitely not woke.
Weird.
But he did pioneer Dancing on the Ceiling. Was an amazing video where he's really. I mean, Fred Astaire had already done that 40 years ago, but
Still,
yeah.
Lionel Richie. I mean, again, another. You think 80s? You think Lionel Richie live or USA for Africa was Lionel Richie and Michael Jackson.
Yeah. I mean, you put Lionel Richie, Michael Jackson, and who was the producer?
Quincy Jones.
Quincy Jones.
Mhm.
Those three together shaped modern pop and soul music.
You're gonna have hits.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
1984, good year. Where were you in 84?
I was 12.
12?
Yeah, I was
7th
rocking.
grade?
I was
8th grade?
skateboarding. Skateboarding on the old school skateboards.
I was
The banana board?
Watching Thriller.
I was
on
traveling
TV.
the world and learning how to drive a car. I think I went on a date, maybe.
I doubt that.
Hanging out at 7-Eleven.
Hanging out at 7-Eleven.
Hanging at 7-Eleven and the Purple Turtle,
Yeah. Bagging at Norton's.
bagging at Norton's, local grocery store we had here.
Yeah.
So yeah,
We were talking earlier about Live Aid, and I have no memories of Live Aid outside of what I've seen on YouTube because I had to bag groceries that day, and I was so mad. I missed all those great shows, and he was home because he
watched every second of Live Aid, every minute. Even my mom probably came in and watched some with me. I'm sure she did.
They were eagerly waiting. Phil calls. Will he make it? Will he get?
Is he gonna get there?
Yeah.
and reports from the Concorde.
Yeah.
Yeah, he made it.
Yeah.
Just I don't want to spoil it. He made it to Philadelphia.
Thank you.
He
Thank
got
you.
there.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, 1984,
Great
it's a great
year.
year. You had to be there, man. If
Read
you
the
weren't
book.
there, yeah, it's
Just kidding.
Get the encyclopedia. Learn about it.
no that version is today. we just delayed 1984 by 40 years.
And we're not talking George Orwell's book of a dystopian future.
No, we're in it now.
We're in it, yeah. Yeah, we are in 1984, yes. Anyway, so thank you so much. Thanks, John, for joining us. and
Tell us
being part
about
of
your
the show.
favorite 84 memories or 7-Eleven.
Or if you're talking to me, you're talking to them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, put it in the comments. If
Yeah.
you were around in 1984, let us know what you think.
If you weren't around in 1984, tell us what your memories were.
Yeah.
wait, tell us what you think we were doing in 1984.
Yeah. Tell us what, yeah.
We did walk uphill both ways.
Yeah.
In
4
the
feet of
snow.
snow. Yes.
That's not actually far from the truth.
It's we had snow back then. Put in the comments, yes, your memories of 1984, or if you wished you could have been around in 1984 for the younger generation. What you think would have been something you would have been listening to or watching or partaking of back in the 80s. Don't forget to like,
Hopefully it was legal.
subscribe, and share this episode with your best friends or your worst enemies. Share it.
Thank you for joining us on Mixtape.
Generation.